Alright, so my last recording, the gameplay recorded, but apparently the my mic volume was messed up or was disconnected for some reason. I managed to fix it as far as I can tell. I did a previous recording just a little bit ago and tested it. It seems like it went through. So I'm going to try again today, and we'll see how it works or if it works. You guys just let me know. I gotta grab my phone really quick. I think that might be my wife texting me. She's at work tonight, so I gotta be present for the kids as well. So we are potty training my littlest right now. So I've got to be on top of that as much as possible. I've got my mother-in-law open and my father-in-law open as well, so that's a plus. But I still need to be fairly diligent about it. I'm trying to make sure that the game audio doesn't double over. Hey buddy, you ready to go potty? Yeah, let's go potty. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Hey. Let me know if that background light is too bright in the comments. Once I've posted this, I just need it for ambient light and green, but I can turn it off if it's too much for you guys. little, what you call it? It's like a desk pillow. I set my keyboard. I got a little lap desk on. So last time you saw me, obviously you just witnessed what I was doing. You didn't actually hear what was going on. So I use all Razer equipment. I have a Razer Siren microphone. I've got a Razer Keo web camera. I've got the Razer Tartarus macro pad. I've got the Razer Naga Trinity. I'm not sponsored by Razer at all. I'm just saying that I prefer using these because it makes it more comfortable for me. But I was explaining all that in the last video. Unfortunately, no one was able to hear me. But I was explaining also that I have a character on the Xbox I've been playing, because it's on Xbox as well, and that's how I started the game. And then I realized, I have the ability to play it on my PC. I'm gonna switch over to that and see how well it does. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. I like it on PC. It's really fun. I might end up fiddling with more macro keys and key bindings and whatnot here and there, but I'm gonna try and go with what I have for now to see if I can just roll with it. My character on the Xbox is a sorcerer class. I'm using wands and staves. I know I could switch it up and have like a melee and a magic, but I just went wands and staves to see how it was. But this guy, I'm thinking he's gonna do two-handed swords and crossbows. We'll see. I'm not 100% that way yet. I could switch to sword and board, or I could switch to longbow, or he might be a dual sword with a staff. I don't know yet, because I do like the magic abilities. But we'll see. So far, I'm enjoying what I got. Heck, I could go two-hander and daggers. Hey, buddy, I need you to stay out of the view of the camera, okay? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So I did the intro last night. If you guys were watching, that's what you saw. Now I'm on the mainland. I picked one of the newer servers because I mean, the other servers have so many players on them, and this one has a decent amount by the look of it, but it's not crazy. Like there's so many. I was playing on Clay, and there's just so many players on it. I mean, it's nice to have that amount of players to work with, but I like to try the new. I'd like to try a new server, lower population. But see, there's still quite a lot of people here. Excuse me.
Brother, why is your back so heavy? Welcome, brother. First, welcome, brother.
Oh, this is Clay's brother. You know Clay? Martinet had to go into hiding. You'll have to speak with the priestess. Leveling log. War content. Ah. Okay. Oh, okay. Get on the rewards. Cool. I've got my other character's level 20, so I've gone through all of this, but I'm still finding new things as I progress. Look at this one. I'll go to character info. I'll equip my hat. It's funny looking, but I like it. It looks a little off with my hairstyle, but not terrible.
How long is this ugly statue going
I'm
to
debating
remain
on whether
here?
or not I want
This
to buy
guy's
the
been
leveling
dead
pass
for
and
ages.
the battle pass. And if I do, if I want to buy it on the Xbox or if I want to buy it on here. I play more on the Xbox because I play with my kids.
See that smashed head?
Obviously, yeah, for those of you that have watched my channel, you know that I play with them on StarCraft or Power World and so on occasionally. Excuse me. Or Minecraft. So it's easier for me to play on the Xbox with them than PC, but StarCraft obviously we play on PC exclusively. What's up, buddy? Well, eat it after dinner, even though it's fake.
Oh, do you need something?
I had to clean up my mouse last night because for some reason it wasn't functioning properly. Hopefully, by doing that, I fixed it, but who knows.
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped the throne, but his dominion was taken by the Archean Legion. However, Laslan was freed again by the Founders Order, led by Captain Da Vinci, and the Laslan Allied Resistance Forces were founded here.
I've got Clay's token. It's funny that you can just say, oh, I've got this token. And yeah, they might know whose it is, but I've got this token. Well, where'd you get it? Did you kill him to get it? Like, no, I just got it. Somehow, magically. I've noticed that sometimes the speech doesn't work when you're playing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'd like to meet Martinet. Martinet's currently in hiding. You'll need a secret passphrase. What should be done? So I've got to find the first part. I'm looking for a red flower. Okay.
I'll head over fast.
Huh? Where are all the hunters going?
Do you need anything?
Yes, welcome. Ah, good. I see you have Clay's token. Suspicious folk have been asking about Martin lately. We suspect they're with the Archean. I don't know what those Archean bastards want with her. But under these circumstances, we have no choice but to be wary of outsiders seeking Martin.
Oh, hunting, yeah, that makes sense. Where can I find Martinet?
Oh, sorry for stalling. You need the rest of the passphrase to find Martinet. The first part of the phrase is the light fragment. Ask the skills researcher for the other half. Just say you're looking for a red flower.
Skills researcher.
That was close. I can't believe the ghastly tales were true.
In the end, the Lord Belfret and Mark Aaron were hanged. Everyone in the plaza began to grieve their loss. However, Reville, Khazar, Calanthea, these merciless invaders used malfeasance to make the people sing and dance in false celebration against their will. That's messed up. Like, yay, my buddy's dead.
Do you want to learn a new skill?
I'm looking for a red flower.
So, Clay sent you. The second half of the password is whispers. You want to meet with Martinet? Head to the Castleton Infirmary on the north side of town. Say the password, and you'll be allowed to enter.
By the
Got
way,
it.
many of the townsfolk, including myself, have been brought to health by Martinet's healing skills. Please take care not to let anything happen to her. Keep an eye out for anyone suspicious on your tail, just in case.
At first, Melky pretended not to know anything about Martinet. It turns out she had gone into hiding, fearing the Archean Legion. When you showed Clay's token to the villagers,
I like that there's a little
told you where to
narrator.
go, and gave you the full password, the light fragment whispers.
That was close. I can't believe the ghastly tales were true.
In search of Laslan delicacies? Yeah. By Jamie Ramsey. Since ancient times, it has been the greatest virtue of rulers to make sure their subjects are well fed. Given this, we can easily understand how important food is in our lives.
Huh?
Even
Where
if
are all
we
the
eat
hunters going?
the same meals over and over again, even a little attention to flavor easily helps. Okay, that's not very interesting. I'm sure it has something to deal with learning the cooking skills and whatnot, because you can cook and fish and stuff like that in this game. But I don't think it's super important. I need to go find Miss Martinet. I believe she is this way? This
That was
way.
close.
Huh?
I can't
Where
believe
are all
the
the hunters
ghastly
going?
tales were true.
Follow the marker. I went over there. There it is. What's this?
Hey guys, come and eat. Food.
I will be there. My brother just published his book. Finally came out. It's called Black and White, Odyssey of Eden, Book 1. Interesting. The world is in turmoil, facing inertias on both a conscious and subconscious level, which no one quite knows how to stop. James Black, also known primarily as the Scientist, was just dabbling around in a makeshift lab he had created for himself when, after combining a plethora of random variables together, he made a discovery that changed everything. He showed him everything for better or for worse. He created the first time machine, but it was far more than just that. As the Scientist continued to plumb the depths of this new device, which he quickly discovers allows him to traverse time and space as if having a boat in a river, making the trip simple and workday. Well, might be not be. Oh, yep. He also quickly discovers just how massive and of an undertaking it will be for him to do any amount of good with it. Maybe perhaps even a hopeless one. As you read, you can join him on his odyssey through infinite parallel realities, near infinite spans of time and space, and a variable hell of tragedy, pain, and suffering that ultimately gives way after untold effort and resistance to the only future that exists, past the Great Divide. A future that only exists if the scientist never gives up. You will find that he never does. Cool. Oh, sorry. I was reading the back of my brother's book. The light fragment whispers. Since someone's presence beyond the entrance, and hear a click of a lock begin to open.
I wasn't expecting any visitors. I haven't seen you around before, so what brings you here?
This is Clay's token. This is going flashing that around like it means something to everybody.
I see. Clay sent you to me because of my research. The truth is, my sister Adriana also suffers from bouts of mana frenzy. I've been searching for a cure. If you're suffering from the effects of mana frenzy as well, a mana calming potion can alleviate your symptoms. I'd brew one for you, but I just used my last batch of ingredients, and unfortunately I must stay here for the time being.
I need to fetch the ingredients.
Then I'll tell you where to go and what I need. Head to the Golden Apothecary in the Golden Rye pastures. You'll be able to find some rancid powder. Bring me some rancid powder, and I'll make you an improved mana calming potion.
You gotta drink something stinky for your mana to calm down.
You know how to use waypoints, right? If you aren't sure, go ask Priestess Grace. Using them makes it a breeze to return after procuring materials. Oh dear. You look... Your symptoms are clearly getting worse. Hurry, bring me some rancid powder.
Hurry!
Castleton Infirmary has been closed for some time, due to rumors that the Archeum Legion was hunting Martinet. It was to trick them into thinking that Martinet, who had worked as a healer there, had left. While in hiding, she is still researching a cure for her sister's star fragment side effects.
You still have unanswered questions, I see.
I know.
Waypoints are one of the greatest implementations of Venilux magic. They allow you to instantly traverse from one location.
I already know all this. It's just telling you about waypoints and how you can use them.
Waypoints. So try placing your hand on the waypoint.
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resist.
That's the map, but okay, so I gotta run out there. Archeum Legion will begin their invasion of Laslan in 10 days, starting with Castleton. If the resistance fail to stop them, Celsium will soon be under Khazar's control. Reported by That's old intelligence. Old news, buddy. Oh, there's one I didn't see before. Oh, there's stairs. Channel overcame the challenges that face them. I know they'll have no problem handling whatever future might bring. Diana, I'm missing you more than usual because your birthday is coming up. Whenever I feel this way, I look up at the night sky, at the whole sea of stars. When I find the brightest one of all, I can still feel your warmth. I'm sure that you're still beside me. That warmth feels so very familiar. I'll let the winds carry my letters to you, and I'll hope you know how much I miss you. Maybe one day the wind can carry me up to where you are too. I hope I'll see you again someday. Until then, I'll imagine you up there in the night sky, your friend forever. Helpy? Huh. Why Helpy was helping her.
This was once the most prosperous granary in Laslan, but after the cursed rain came, it became infested with strangely enlarged pests. People tried to solve the problem by employing the power of free wizards, but the free wizards' clumsy magic only made things worse.
The Einar priestess Grace introduced waypoints as a great integration of Vanillux's magic. Teleportation was a rare skill that was only used by a few wizards. When the wizard Clay completed the schema for waypoints, it enabled anyone to teleport freely.
Oh, I needed to go touch the stone. Oh wait, no, I've talked to that person next to the stone, that's right.
Looks like it's your first. Open your map.
Once you place your hand on a waypoint, it will glow with blue light, activating the schema. If you open the map and select an activated waypoint, you can instantly travel to that location.
Oh, it's one of those beetles.
How can I help you? Do you need something from the master?
I need some rancid powder.
Rancid powder? Well, I know how to make it, but... no. Please forget what I just said. I can't. I haven't received the master's approval yet. What if I just tell you the ingredients you need and you can gather them and find them yourself?
Tell me about the
Collect
ingredients.
decomposed hearts from violent harvesters, poison stingers from wasps, and contaminated horns from scarabs.
And mandrake roots.
Come back here with all of those, and I'll give you the last ingredient. Then, if you take all the ingredients to Windhill Shores and find my master, he'll make the powder for you.
In the apothecary at the Goldenrye pastures works the always gloomy Oliver, the herbalist's apprentice. Oliver has been an apprentice there for some time, though he has yet to gain the approval of his master. You've heard that the locals pitied the outstanding apprentice, a gifted student who suffered under his eccentric master.
One more poisonous stinger.
The main ingredients for rancid powder can be acquired from harvesters and insects in the goldenrye pastures. They are the decomposed heart of a harvester, which controls magical power, a wasp stinger, which controls magical toxicity, and a contaminated scarab horn, which has a tonic effect. These ingredients are highly toxic on their own, but highly effective together.
Where is this so-called researcher? What, buddy? Well, that's fine.
Let me be a righteous thief
O
again
ruler
today.
of the earth, Mephion, may the buzzing bees come and bless us. May they return to where they belong, with the blessing and protection of your great power. O honeybees, please return to your homes. Do not flee in fear of wasps. Please do not scatter away. Do not run from your homes, but have faith in us and settle where you belong, protected by Mephian's great will.
This is mine now.
Oh, supposed to be talking to someone, aren't I? Ah, yes, that person.
Oh, what do I do? I must start the experiment soon. I was planning to conduct an experiment today, but my assistant didn't show up. Thank you! So, for your first task, please fetch the bucket over there. It's under the roof and has been catching rainwater. In the meantime, I'll set up the experiment. Please bring the bucket inside the lab.
Where's the bucket she was talking about? Bucket collecting rainwater. Good thing is about all these is I can always come back to them. Bloomed wild herb. Lemongrass and saffron. Where are these buckets of water? Ah, there it is.
You're just in time. I just finished setting up the experiment. I want to see how rainwater of a certain composition affects this area. I'm going to mix these ingredients in the rainwater you brought to make the experimental rainwater. I want you to sprinkle that rainwater on the scarab and observe while it's wet. I'm mixing the ingredients in the rainwater. It's almost done. I've created the experimental rainwater. Be careful. Scarabs can become hostile suddenly when they are soaking wet from rain. I'm glad you were with me. It was the cursed rain that affected the creatures and harvesters in this area. A decade ago, Laslan was suddenly hit by tainted rain, which turned the creatures that were touched by it into rampaging monsters. I traced the composition of the tainted rain, and learned about the curse-causing ingredients used by the Shadowmancers. The rainwater you just sprinkled was made from those same ingredients. It seems to have the exact same effect as the tainted rain does. I'll report back to Venilux with the results of today's experiment. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
Yep, I have to make sure he goes potty too.
Hurry!
Pee-pee.
Hurry! Got it? Mommy! When you are done.
Potty training is not an easy thing when your child's not verbal and they can't tell you when they have to go. I mean, he tries. He tries to tell you. But he's not very consistent, so we have to be more consistent with him. Oh, I got some level ups, so let's do strength. I'll probably do dexterity eventually, but strength's gonna be my main since I'm using sword. Try and level up everything. Since I'm mostly going to be using my melee, that's probably where I'm going to level up first. Big hitter, death blow. As far as that one went. Max health and health regen. Let's see what the other one is. Attacking a target increases magic and ranged hit chance by 40 each time. Oh, this must be for my bows. So we'll just work on this one for now. honestly think I might be. I mean, I've always been very torn on console or PC gameplay because there's lots of games I like to play on console. There's lots of games I like to play on PC. I have both of the major consoles. Well, I can't say both because Nintendo still isn't technically a major console, but I have PlayStation and Xbox, and I have a gaming PC. But I'm finding that I might be enjoying my time on this game more on PC than the Xbox. I'm still gonna play it, mind you, but I feel like I might be enjoying it here more.
Welcome to Mandrake Farmstead, where we grow 'em with love from seed to harvest. If it's fresh mandrake...
Oh my. I've just run out of roots. How about collecting as many as you need yourself? And in exchange, then
I'll do that.
try harvesting the roots from the mandrakes planted out in the field.
By the way, the mandrakes turn violent. Oh, yep. Thieving little bugger. Dude totally came and stole my mandrake as I was bringing them out. Quarba. I don't know what Quarba is.
While you search for treasures hidden in ships wrecked by storms and chests that have been drifting, you will encounter the masters of the coastline. From a distance, they look like normal crustaceans, but when you get up close, you'll find they pose a greater threat than you anticipated.
Region opened.
What brings you here?
I need you to make something for me.
These are the ingredients needed to make rancid powder. Martinet must have sent you. But how did you know about these ingredients? Oliver, that clever boy. How did he figure this out already? He's quite bright. Herbalists have to go to perilous places to acquire ingredients. But Oliver can't even stand the sight of a mere ant. I'm waiting for him to overcome his fears.
Well, I'll make the rancid powder for you right away. It must be urgent for you to come all the way out here. But look at me, rambling on. Here's your rancid powder. Planning to go straight back to Martinet? In that case, why don't you try opening your map and teleporting to Castleton?
After acquiring the last ingredient from the Mandrake Farmstead, you were able to meet the herbalist Wilson. He always entrusted the apothecary to his apprentice,
saying, "Open your map and
herbs
teleport to Castleton."
He had to venture to all sorts of dangerous areas to get medicinal herbs.
That's not what a character in the game
but his
would
pupil
say, you know?
was a coward, who would flee at the sight of an ant.
Notice that the animations aren't working quite the way they were on the Xbox. Like, he's supposed to swing a pickaxe to harvest those, and I mean, you hear him doing it, you see the sparks of it, but you don't see him actually making the motion. Not a big deal, it's just something I noticed. Some people will nitpick. Let's do what he said and teleport back. And with that, I think I'm gonna call this session over. I gotta go check on the kids and eat dinner myself. But I might come back on and continue on with this guy. I want to get him a little bit stronger before I just call it quits for the night. But as for the recording will be done for now. But if you guys like this, like and subscribe. I love playing games. I love sharing the content. I don't get to do it very often anymore, so having you show your love for it really helps me get the opportunities more often. Alright. You guys take it easy.